Here is the basic schedule of what we do with Notgrass, America the Beautiful, and hopefully this will give you an inside look as to how we use this curriculum and maybe how he's retaining the information a little bit better. Hey friend, welcome to my channel. My name is Mandy the Handmade Homeschooler, and today I'm going to be going over America the Beautiful and answering some questions about Notgrass that keep popping up in my inbox. So if you have questions about Notgrass, or if you have been researching it, then this video is for you. I will have the links to everything that I'm using down below in the description box. So if you want to go check this out, you absolutely can go do that. All right, so let's jump into this video. One of the big questions I've been asked over the last 3 months is about Notgrass. I've had so many questions ever since I announced that we were using it. Now, one of the questions that I was being asked was, why are you using Notgrass and not Generations? I have a reason for that. My son specifically asked for this one. That's it. It's not like some big controversy like I'm switching from Generations. Oh no, we're using Generations for pretty much everything else. But I was looking for a specific middle grade traditional type of American history curriculum because that's what he asked me for. So there's no controversy. I'm not switching from Generations. In fact, we'll probably go back to Generations next year, and we're using them for like everything else anyway. So I didn't see any point in really forcing him to use a Generations one when he really wanted to learn about early American history. So that's it. That's all. The other big question that I'm getting asked is about retention. I'm not finding any reason why they wouldn't retain the information in Notgrass, but I did want to address it because it keeps popping up in my inbox. And I mean, a lot, probably like once a week since I started using this. So I did want to answer that question because everybody keeps asking me, does your son like it? Is he retaining the information? What's up with that? So this is not our first go around with Notgrass. I used them when my oldest, who is in 11th grade now, I used them 1 year in high school for him for world history, I believe. Yeah, world history. So I'm pretty familiar with how they operate and how the whole thing works. So this is not new to me. I like their system. It's more Charlotte Mason style, which really isn't the style my kids like the best, but I like their books. I think their books, their textbooks are really great. I think there's so much information in them. I've never found a problem in any of their textbooks. But again, this is only the second one that I've used, so, you know, take that for what it's worth. It's not like I read every single thing that they put out or anything like that. So, and I only say that because I know some people come in the comments for like the smallest little thing, you know. I've been asked over and over, does your son retain the information? And I can say, absolutely, yeah. I haven't had a problem with that. I haven't noticed any brain dumping or anything of that matter. But people keep asking, so I just wanted to address it and answer that question. Now, I don't know if it's because maybe we use all of the activities. So with America the Beautiful, there's different packages, okay? I went because I have to be extra in curriculum. I went for the whole thing. I got the whole kit and caboodle. So I have the basic, which the basic is the 2 textbooks. So this is textbook number 2. This is textbook number 1. And then you get the We the People book over here. Forgive me, I can't really hold them up because of my arthritis in my hands, so I apologize. I can't, these are just way too heavy for me. I'm like a weakling now, so forgive me. But the links will be down below so you can go check them out if you want to as well. And then I got the upgrade package, and that has a bunch of these books in it. So I got the map book, I got the timeline book, I got the lesson review book, I got the student workbook, and the lesson key. Like I said, I keep dropping things. Like I said, the answer key and literature guide. And then I almost didn't buy these, but I got all the literature books too. I don't even know if this is all of them. There's just so many on my bookshelf. But yeah, I got all of those. Now you can easily split this up into 2 years, which is what we're doing. If he wants to continue it next year, we will continue it. It would actually save me money that way. And because Notgrass, when you buy Notgrass brand new, it's a hefty price tag. So it's actually much more economical when you go on their website to purchase it if you think this is for 2 years, not 1. You know, I'm not rich, so a lot of times the expensive curriculum is secondhand in my house, but this one I can't even remember why we ended up just buying it brand new. Maybe I just couldn't find it. Maybe I couldn't find all the pieces. I think that's probably what it was. Usually if I have to buy brand new, that's why. I couldn't find all the pieces to a particular curriculum when I needed it. So, you know, I put the money down, I purchased it, I'll end up selling it used probably when we're done, and I'll make some of that money back. However, I'm thinking, okay, this is a 2-year program. It's gonna save me cash in the long run. Cool. So I don't know if maybe he's retaining it more because we have all of these pieces, and I imagine most people probably don't buy all of the upgrades and things. Maybe they're just buying the basic package and they're just reading it. I don't know, because people aren't really specific with me when they answer or when they ask me those questions and they want answers from me. They're not really specific on what they purchased. So I'm just trying to answer the best way that I can and give you all the information that I have on what we're doing, and hopefully you can make a decision on that yourself with, you know, your specific situation. However, we are reading the books, we're doing all of the activities, we're doing 2 lessons a week. Here's the basic schedule of what we do with Notgrass America the Beautiful, and hopefully this will give you an inside look as to how we use this curriculum and maybe how he's retaining the information a little bit better. I'm not saying that this is how you should use it or how the company says you should use it. This is very open-ended, so you can use it the way that you want to. I'm just telling you this is how we specifically use this curriculum. Well, Mondays is a reading day. That means that we read the first chapter of 2 chapters. So if that's chapter 1, say week 1 of the school year, we're gonna read chapters 1 and 2. So Monday he reads chapter 1. And then we discuss it. I have already pre-read those chapters. I have taken notes. I already know the questions I want to ask him, and I know the answers to those questions. And we sit down after he's done reading and we have a discussion, and I make sure that he understood what he read and that, you know, he gets the questions right. And if not, we talk about those answers. Tuesday, he does the activities for chapter 1, which is all of those workbooks and things that you saw there. He does those, I grade them. If there's any wrong, we talk about them, whatever. Wednesday, it's the same thing as Monday. He reads the chapter, we do discussion. Thursday, same as Tuesday, he does the activities. And then Fridays, he does the books. So we have this stack of books over here. He'll read his chapters, or he will read those chapters on his reading or activity day. I kind of let him decide when he wants to read his book chapters, because he'll have to read like 1 to 5 chapters for the week with whatever book he's reading. It's part of the assignments. It's in the literature component, and I kind of leave that up to him, but I do check and make sure that he has read that. So Fridays could totally just be an open flex day for him. We might not even do anything Friday if he already read those pages. That's our schedule for Notgrass, and he seems to be doing just fine. I don't see any gaps. I don't see anything where he's like brain dumping anything. There are tests built into the workbooks and things like that. He's been doing fantastic. I mean, he's got all A's on the test so far. We're doing great. So I haven't seen anything. Now, if for some reason that changes, I'll make a video about it and I will let you know. But yeah, if everything's going well, I mean, at the end of the year, I'm just gonna go and switch out everything to book number 2, and we're just gonna keep on rolling because he's been doing fine. I have been pretty impressed with it so far. You know, I mean, yeah, we broke away from my favorite curriculum, which is Generations, but that's okay. He's doing just fine with this, so I'm not really sweating anything. But I did want to address that because everybody seems to be asking the same questions, and I just wanted to make sure that I gave you a thorough answer rather than just like a 1 or 2 sentence response in an email or a direct message, that type of thing. I think that this is like a more thorough type of thing that I can refer everyone to when they have questions about this, and that works. I think that works a lot better than just a little email answer. So I did want to address that. I don't have any concerns. No, not anything that I can think of. I really racked my brain before I made this video, and I was thinking, is there anything that I need to tell them that I can think of? And I really thought about it all last night, and I was like, there's like really nothing. I haven't really had any problems at all with Notgrass. In fact, it's really sparked a lot of cool conversations with all of us, and yeah, we really like it. Alright guys, I will see you in the next video. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and as always, happy homeschooling.